So today marks my official 2-year Huel anniversary, or we like to call them Hueliversaries. And I wanted to talk a little bit about how I thought this would never be a job opportunity. Social has changed so much and we kind of grew up with it. It's crazy to think that this job did not exist when we were in school, and I mean there were things like forums and things like that, and I mean, side note, that's kind of the whole reason about social. Communities, niche communities that come together to talk. But anyway, so I grew up watching people like Charlie So Cool, like CGFXC, the Shaytards, any content that kind of was coming out on a semi-regular basis, you would just hook onto it at the time because it wasn't so saturated. While people thought YouTube was just cat videos, it really wasn't just cat videos, and we all kind of knew that. But I love just looking at like the little bits of their videos, like how did they film this, or what microphone are they using there, and things like that, which kind of led me into trying out cameras and software and just seeing what was free and I could use. Something you may not know about me is that I started really by making covers, making drum covers, and then also making covers with my mate Reese. We had a great time of it, but it was mostly all about like, how can we make the B-roll better next time, and how can we make the audio sound better, and all those kind of like fine-tuning parts that we could do. And while I was like experimenting with all this, I was on the slowest MacBook ever. It was one of those plastic ones. It was like first generation of those, and it was so slow. Every time you started up my very, very legal version of Photoshop and Premiere Pro, very legal, may I add, very legal, the computer instantly became a rocket ready for launch. But to me, it was like a gift from God because it meant that I could start editing videos, editing pictures, whatever I wanted to do. But it was definitely the catalyst to me starting There's a Fly. Mate, I've got it in my hand. I don't even think that's a fly. That is getting squished on the wall. Sorry, Ovi. But that was definitely the catalyst to me starting to make videos and make pictures and just really like get to know this software super well. And I was only like, what, maybe 12 when I started doing this? Probably actually, I think it was earlier because I had CS3 on a very old PC and then I moved to the laptop. But if I never experimented with those things, I would never be where I am. Full stop. Going a bit back to the job, but like this role is perfect for someone with ADHD because it's just constantly changing. There's something new to do every day. I mean, the example of a week in Harriet is very, very varied. So I mean, one day I could be on a farm filming about soil and working with a super cool company and bringing to life people on camera, or then the other day I could be in Heathrow filming our new vending machines with Brian. I mean, on that example, we were at T5 and there was this random guy who was just sitting in the lobby and he saw that we were filming and you could tell he would love to be in this video. So he was like, you know what? I'd love to try some of this Huel. And I was like, are you sure it's okay for us to film? He was like, oh no, I would love it. Totally, come in, here's my card, this sort of thing. And it's just like, you would never get that experience if I was never outside talking to these people, filming for this company, and it's just, the things you can do is just endless. But yeah, I just thought I'd have a little bit of summary of what's happened, where I've been, where I am, so we can kind of look back and have a great time. But we're just so grateful we're in a job like this, and here's to many more Hueliversaries.